What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are taking a look at another Spider-Man No Way Home figure, and that is the legendary Matt Murdock. This figure I have had for probably ever. I've had this figure for a long time, and I'm just now getting to review him. I gotta tell you, I've had him for a while. They don't really have Spider-Man No Way Home figures out in stores anymore, and yeah, they took these guys off the shelf, and I was able to get this guy on clearance for 12 bucks, and I said, you know what, sure. I don't think that's what happened. I think I actually got this for a little present from my wife, so yeah, I thought that was really cool. I really do like Matt Murdock. This was the one that I kind of was on the fence about. I did not want to pay full price for it, but I did kind of want just a regular Matt Murdock figure, and I now have one, and I've had one for a while, so I have just not taken them out of the box, which is what we're going to do now. But first, we're going to take a look at this packaging. So right off the bat, you can see that the packaging is pretty much similar to what you've seen before. You have the three Spider-Men on the side. You got Toby, Andrew, and Tom, all right here on the little scaffolding to where the Statue of Liberty battle took place. You got this very nice kind of Spider-Man background. You got a little Spider-Man face there, Matt Murdock with Marvel Legends right there, Spider-Man No Way Home at the top, and as you can see, 12 bucks. Really cool. Nice image of the nice little look of the figure right there. We have a little read-up on what Matt Murdock is all about. With Peter under investigation by the Department of Damage Control, Matt Murdock steps in knowing the web slinger will need a really good lawyer. Pretty cool. I like that. Sadly, he's not in the movie for very long, but it was really cool. I don't know about you guys, but my theater, when it was a pretty awesome theater. We saw it day one, and I love seeing it day one because I just love hearing everybody's reaction to the movie, especially a movie this big. And it was pretty much the only hyped Marvel movie that I was really hyped for, and I think a lot of other people were as well. So there was just a lot of cheering most of the time, and just seeing all these characters come back on the screen. And when Matt Murdock stepped in, everybody just went crazy because that's insane. We have been waiting for Matt Murdock to come back, and he finally did. I have seen the Netflix show. I think I need to rewatch it because I believe I didn't watch the last 3 episodes of season 3, which I really need to do, especially since they're making the new Daredevil show. I definitely need to go rewatch it. But from what I remember, I really loved that show, and it is one of my favorite Marvel shows that has ever been put out so far. And yeah, I really did enjoy this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up the figure, take a look at his accessories as we usually do, and then the figure himself. So this is going to be probably a simple review, which is why I don't really mind rambling on for too much. But yeah, this is going to be simple. I might talk about some stuff afterwards, but let's get into this figure. I think this is one of the one things that I really do appreciate about Marvel Legends. They don't have the stupid plastic ties, and I really do appreciate that. If you want to cut down on plastic, that's the way to go. So, I mean, get your recyclable plastic stuff and get rid of those stupid little plastic strings. Those are not necessary for figures. So let's get this little dude out if we can. I thought I could do this on camera easily. I'll be right back. They really did have Matt Murdock in there struggling because it took me a minute to get him out. But we do have all of the bits and pieces here. We're going to start off with the simple accessories, and let's take a look at his blind stick, which I really do like. Let's get the figure out of the way real quick, but really do like the way this looks. Let's see if I can get this nice and focused for us here. That's good enough. So it's a very nice stick. I mean, it's standard. It's got a very nice detailing at the handle, and you can see where it kind of is supposed to collapse and stuff. I remember it being red, but I could be really wrong. It has been a minute since I've seen No Way Home, but I just remember it being red. You can't collapse it. You cannot collapse it together. It is just made out of a plastic, a little bit of a softer plastic, so it doesn't break as easy. So that is very nice, but it's pretty cool. Really do like it. I just remember it being red. I don't remember it being white. There's a little bit of a little scuff mark right there at the little tip, but That's totally fine. That doesn't matter. He also does come with the brick, which is very nice, which says, God, what does that say? I cannot see for the life of me. We believe Mysterio. Okay, that's what that says. It's really cool. It's the brick that they threw at the window with Matt Murdock's scene, and he catches it, which I thought was such an awesome scene. And again, everybody cheered during that scene. But it's really cool. It's just a brick. It just looks kind of plasticky a little bit, which of course it is. There is some writing. Can I read that? Hold on, give me a minute. Oh my gosh, you actually can if you... I'm sure if I do zoom in very, very closely, and yeah, you can kind of read. That's actually really cool. Usually, with small little detail stuff like this, you can't really read that small, so I do appreciate that. But there's a better look. We believe Mysterio. Really cool. We got these little bands kind of like holding the newspaper together. The brick just seems a little too shiny for me, and it also bleeds out on the paper, but I really do like that you can read the printing if you want, so I think that's really cool. But with that out of the way, let's get Matt Murdock out here and let's take a look at the figure. And here we have Matt Murdock himself, and I gotta say, he looks pretty good. I actually really do like the way he looks. The suit is very nicely detailed. I like all the sculpting work. It's a basic suit that's probably like on some other figures that Marvel Legends has made, but I really do like it. It fits the build. I think that it works for Matt Murdock. I really do like that head sculpt. I think that head sculpt is really, really cool. And, from a distance, it actually really does look like Matt Murdock from the show and the Spider-Man No Way Home. Really do like the slit back hair. I like the glasses. They look very nice. They're a lot centered than Dr. Octopus's was. And, I really do like the way it looks. And he holds the cane very nicely. I think that's really neat. So a little bit of a closer look at the actual face. You can see that there's pretty much a good amount of detail on this actual face sculpt, and I really do like it. You can see his eyes through there, but I really do like how it's very hard to see. And the glasses are not really red. They look a little bit more magenta like, so I guess that's kind of a wrong color there. The face may be a little too plasticky for some people. I think it's okay, but yeah, that from that view right there, that looks like Matt Murdock. That is so cool. You cannot take the glasses off. Those are embedded into his head, which I do appreciate. But the glasses are very nicely detailed. I like the silvering around the lenses and all that. Very, very nice. And I really do like just the overall look. I like the 4 o'clock shadow, or like the kind of nicely shaved beard that's growing back, kind of. He does have a slit on his ear, which is very odd. I did not use scissors taking him out, and I'm sure I was very gentle with the head. So yeah, that's kind of a weird it's a weird little spot there. It's a weird spot for what they did there. I guess it was an accident at the factory or something. Doesn't really bother me that much. I think it's fine, but overall the face looks pretty nice, and it's a very nice close-up. It's pretty nice, but you can see the slick back hair and stuff. Very, very nice. You can see the suit is pretty basic suit that he has here. Nothing crazy. He's got a nice little tie, got some nice wrinkling on the clothes and stuff. The hands, pretty nice. It'd be kind of cool to, kind of paint some, just a little bit, not a whole lot, but a tiny bit of, bruising on the knuckles. I don't know. I just think that would be really cool. And he holds the stick very nicely. I like it. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Nothing crazy. But yeah, he's got some nice little shoes down here as well. Nice wrinkling at the pants. He's got a nice little belt. I mean, it's simple. It's such a simple figure. You cannot go wrong with it. But yeah, the posability on the figure, I'm sure, is pretty much the exact same as any other figure. The arms or the hands are rubbery. I'm pretty sure you guys should know that by now. Marvel Legends figures usually have nice rubber hands, so that is pretty nice. But posability on the figure is pretty decent. He can look up that far, down that far, which is pretty far actually. And that's a little bit better. That's what I was expecting. He's got a rotation as well. He's on a ball joint. He does have an arm that can go out that far. Got a full rotation bicep swivel. He's got a double bend at the elbow, which is always very nice. A swivel at the hand, hinge joint. I kind of wish that they had a hinge joint kind of going forward and back just a little bit. I don't know, just so he can like hold the stick, you know, like this or something. I don't know. I just think that'd be a little bit better. He does have a hinge at the actual chest, so he can have a nice ab crunch that can go back down that far and back that far. The suit kind of does get in the way of that. Nice little swivel at the waist. His legs can go out that far, even with the the kind of shirt. Leg can go forward, leg can go back that far. Ass gets in the way, of course. He's got a swivel at the thigh, which is nice. He's got a nice double bend at the knee. He's got a up and down at the foot. It's really hard to get these foots. It's usually with Marvel Legends figures, their feet are very hard to get up and down, but that works pretty nice. And he's got a nice hinge joint as well. So overall, posability, you can probably get some pretty good poses out of him. I think Matt Murdock is a really amazing part to any collection, especially of his Daredevil outfit. You can really do some pretty cool poses with him, mostly kind of like, basic. This one's I thought was kind of cool, just having like a thug acting like he threw a brick at him, and he catches it without even looking, and he's like so confused, probably like, what is, I thought he was blind or something like that. It just looks really badass, and I just really do like the overall on how this figure looks. And yeah, the posability is very nice. Marvel Legends figures do have very nice posability with their figures, and I think Matt Murdock here is a pretty good figure for that. I think a lot of people's display with this Matt Murdock would just be kind of a basic display like this, something like just super cool to make it look like he's just, you don't expect him to be such a badass, but he is, and he's like he knows it or something. I don't know. He just looks really cool. Or if you wanted, you can kind of almost recreate his poster from like the seasons of Daredevil. I don't remember what season it was where he's fixing his tie. I think it was season 2 or 1, one of the two, but I don't know, you can do something really cool with him. Now here is nice little lawyer Matt next to his nighttime counterpart Daredevil. Very, very cool figures, and you can see they're both pretty much the same height, which I really do like. I think it just looks so cool. It's such like a big Batman effect. You got like the Bruce Wayne counterpart and next to his nighttime vigilante counterpart. I think it just looks so cool, especially this figure of Daredevil. I've had this figure for so long. I got him before I was like 2 years ago, before I got married and moved out. I got him along with a couple other figures, and I never reviewed him. I don't know why, but I don't know, maybe if maybe when the Daredevil show comes out, I'll do a small review with him. But I think both of them look very nice. I am actually kind of wondering, swapping the heads out, if that would look any different. The face, I'd say the face is roughly the same, kind of. I'm sure like they're both different since these were both made like very, very long times apart. But I think for the most part it matches. Pretty cool. I want to see what this head sculpt looks like on Daredevil here. Let's see if it actually works. Yeah, I don't think that this head sculpt really works that well with this body. I mean, it's not horrible, but the head just looks a little too small. And just for fun, I just put the Daredevil head on Matt Murdock's body. I think it's pretty silly. Pretty silly. But yeah, the head, if it was just a tiny bit bigger, maybe it would work. But I don't know, it just looks so wrong. And that just... that also looks kind of weird. I don't like it. It's kind of cursed. I'm gonna swap them back now. And here is Matt Murdock next to his client, the Punisher, Frank Castle. Gosh, I really would like to get this custom figure another shot, because I really do love the way this figure looks, especially with that head sculpt. It looks fantastic, but I feel like I could do so much better with the body and stuff and how I did things. And this was like basically my first time using like, glue. And yeah, it didn't work out too well with the forearms, but I don't know, just that head sculpt is so cool. And it looks so accurate to Frank Castle. And it fits the body so well too, so I really do like that. But that's both of them side by side. Punisher's just a little bit taller. But yeah, I need to get back on to redoing this custom, because I really do like this custom, but I feel like I could do so much better. But yeah, pretty cool to have them side by side. And of course, we have to have Matt Murdock next to Wilson Fisk, my only Kingpin that I actually got, which I actually got when I got my Punisher figure. But yeah, it's actually really kind of intimidating to see these two side by side. I know they do have I guess, an MCU version of the Punisher, which I don't know. I would probably have to buy it. He's on sale like everywhere, so I might pick him up just to see. But I don't know. I hope if I get him, he's taller than this Matt Murdock. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe you might see a review of that figure if I ever do get him. But I don't know. I think it's pretty cool to see these two side by side. It's kind of intimidating just of how massive this Wilson Fisk is, and yeah, I think it definitely is pretty cool. And of course, he has to be with a Spider-Man, since that's pretty much what he came here for. So here is Matt Murdock with the Tom Holland Spider-Man from the same wave of figures. And I think they both look really nice next to each other. It's been a while since I've seen the Spider-Man figure. I have them on the shelf all the time, but I don't know, sometimes you look at a figure and it's just been like, wow, it's been a while since I've handled this figure, you know? But yeah, I'm pretty happy with these two. With Matt Murdock here, you can see Matt Murdock is taller than Spider-Man, because, you know, Spider-Man's like a child or something. But with Matt Murdock here, I think that he is very nice. I think that he doesn't have a lot of flaws, to be honest. Not that I can see. I mean, if a lot of other people don't like him, I don't see why. I really do like him. I think the only thing that I can see that I really don't like is maybe the glossiness of the face, but I think the face is pretty much accurate. And maybe the lenses of the glasses should be red. But again, I have not seen No Way Home in a while, so I don't know if the magenta-like glasses is accurate or not. But overall, I really do like this figure, and I don't know what to give him, to be honest. I think he's going to have to be a 5 out of 5, which is, yeah, he's a pretty standard figure, but I really don't see any flaws with him, to be honest. I really don't. I really do like him. I like the I guess the cane, and I like the brick that you can see. He's going to need maybe some touch-ups here and there. I would really like to give him, like, you know, the slight bruising of the knuckles, and I don't know, maybe color in the lenses just a little bit, just to give him a little bit of a dark red look. I think that would be really neat, but it'd be kind of cool also as well. I'm thinking of like custom ideas. Maybe add in like a couple little wounds on his stomach area. Like if you open up the suit, he's got like a blade mark somewhere where he's bleeding, or like his wound opened up during something. I think that'd be kind of cool. I have just a little bit of some ideas on what I can do with them. Just simple ones, nothing crazy on customizing them. Probably not worth a video, but I really do like this figure. He's really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much this entire video. I don't think I need to filler in this video that much. I think I did that enough with everything else. But this figure is really cool. I really do like it. Definitely a pretty cool, probably not top 10 worthy, definitely an honorable mentions worthy, because I really do like this figure, and he's fun. I can give him into like some of these little basic poses like this, and he just looks cool on the shelf to me. I think he's just a fun little figure just to mess around with, really. But yeah, definitely leave a like and a comment if you guys like this figure. Definitely let me know if you guys are interested in the new Daredevil show. I'm kind of interested. I really do like Daredevil, and I just hope that they don't mess it up. But hopefully they're taking the right steps to make good MCU shows, I guess. Let's hope. Brave and the Bold, or whatever, Brave New World, the new Captain America movie, ain't looking too good, especially with all the rewrites. So we'll see what happens. But so far Daredevil is still one of my favorite shows, and it's really cool to see this figure come to life. And let me know if you guys want me to look at this this other Daredevil. I know it's a very old figure, and probably everybody else is taking a look at it, but no, maybe next year I'll take a look at some Marvel Legends figures that I haven't really reviewed yet. And there is a couple figures that I just have not reviewed. And there's quite a bit. I've bought some Avengers figures like from forever ago, and of course the Wilson Fisk that you saw. And yeah, I just have a handful of figures that I just need to take a look at, but I haven't because most of them have came in used, and usually it takes me a little bit longer to review used items because they don't come with their box, and I'm mostly looking at the stuff that has packaging first so I can clear out some space. But yeah, I definitely will love to take a look at some Marvel Legends figures because I had a spree of getting back into it, so that was really fun. And I think I'm doing the same thing with Black Series now too, just a little bit. Since I did get rid of quite a bit of figures, I kind of want to rebuild it into how I want it. So yeah, I think I need to sort out my MCU shelf a little bit more, but definitely, yeah, definitely love these two figures, especially this pose. I think it's really cool to see these two together. It's just really cool, like dual personalities or something. I don't know, something really cool like that. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. Definitely leave a like and a comment. Follow my socials on Instagram. I got 2 of them. And then of course there is the Facebook page that I have now, which is basically just a spot where you can look at everybody else's collection. I mainly just post on there just to show off. It's just to take some pictures of figures and post them on there just to have a spot. But if you guys have some pictures of figures that you really liked and want to show off, definitely leave them there. But all of those will be in the description. Definitely take a look at it. But that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.